This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com.
Hi guys, it's Banks. I have a beginner Pilates Ballet inspired glute workout for you guys today. The Banks method is my unique combo of ballet, bar, and Pilates exercises designed to maximize lengthening and strengthening of the muscles. I've created several mini series to target specific body parts like the abs, butt, legs, thighs, arms, and back, as well as a collection of total body toning and trimming workouts. In this series, there are 4 levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and master. Start with my beginner class to learn proper form and build a strong foundation. Then when you're feeling ready, move up to my intermediate and advanced levels. Repeat each video daily until you feel strong enough to level up. When you're feeling completely confident with the advanced sequence, test your limits with my master level class. This is a beginner video, but you will definitely be feeling the burn still. If it's too easy for you at the end of the video, go check out some of my other harder videos on Amazon Prime. So let's go ahead and get started laying down on our mats. We're gonna start with some bridging today. So lay all the way down and then bring those feet hip width distance apart and parallel. And then we're gonna bring our arms into our first position, like you're hugging a beach ball here. And then we drive through those heels, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. And then we come down, get the glutes to hover over the mat at the bottom. We're just lifting and lowering, just warming up our back body, getting the body moving, keeping the rib cage knit together at the top of your bridge. Now we're gonna add those arms, and we lower the arms, then we lift. Arms lower, and then they come right over the sternum, lower and lift. Squeeze the glutes as much as you can at the top of that bridge, and then really press through the heels to work the glutes a little bit more rather than the balls of the feet. So you're driving through those heels, lift and lower. You want to think pelvis is the highest point, not the rib cage. So you're keeping everything zipped into the midline. The core stays tight. We lower and lift. Good. 4 more here. Keep those arms moving. 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold it up at the top. Squeeze the glutes a little bit higher. You got it. Now we add those heels in. We lift and lower the heels, just warming up the ankle joint. We lift and lower, pressing over the metatarsals, pressing over those toes. Lift and lower. Just 4 more here. 3, 2. Now hold the heels up high. We take little pulses up higher and higher, squeezing on the glutes. Glutes are starting to burn a little bit. We're building some heat in our glutes. Hamstrings for 8, 7, we're almost there. 6, 5, lift a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. And then let's roll it on down. Hug those knees into the chest. Get a little hamstring stretch, extending that right leg up to the ceiling, grabbing behind that calf or thigh. And then we'll switch it over to the other side, getting that hamstring stretch on the other side. And then we're gonna stay in our bridges here. So this time you're gonna bring the toes as wide as your mat. Heels are in, toes are out. Bring those arms long by your side. Flex the feet. Toes point straight up to the ceiling. Now we lift and lower here. Now we're feeling our outer thigh, outer glute. The medius is working at the top of that bridge. We lift and lower, and then press the triceps, the backs of the arms into that mat. Good. You're able to get those hips a little bit higher than the first time around because we're warm, we're ready to go. We're lifting and lowering. 2 more like that. Lift the glutes a little bit higher. Next one, we hold it up. We press those knees out an inch, back in, out and in. So that press comes all from the outer thighs, outer glutes. And then it's just a 1-inch movement here. It's out and in. 2 more out and in. Next one, we hold it out. We find that hip lift. Tiny 1-inch movement, tucking the tailbone under, scooping those low abdominals. We lift and lift. We're almost there for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. Then we get a stretch. 3, 2, 1. Roll it on down. Get that hamstring stretch one more time. Hugging that right knee into the chest. Extending that right leg long. And then switch it out to the other side. Get that hamstring stretch on the other side. And then we're gonna hug both knees into the chest. Take a few rocks and rolls, massaging out the length of the spine all the way up to a seated position. So we're gonna come to all fours, doing some leg extensions, working the glutes here in our tabletop position. So hands are right below those shoulders, knees are stacked right under the hips, pull the abdominals up and in, navel is towards the spine. From here, we extend the left leg straight back behind us. Point through the left toe, we tap our mat and then lift up. So it's not gonna go all the way up, right? Our hips are square, so your leg's gonna stay below 90 degrees here. So you can find that traction right where the glute meets the hamstring. That's what you're working, the ledge of the seat. We're literally pulling that glute away from the hamstring here, creating those high and tight seats. We lift and lower, 2 more here. Now hold it up on the next one, flex through the foot. Straighten out that leg even more. Find a tiny little lift and lift, lift and lift. Check in with the core, pull it in, make sure you're not sagging, you're lifting up. Get a tiny 1-inch movement, up and up for 4, 3. Now hold that lift, squeeze the heel into the seat, then press it out. Heel into the seat, then press it out. Little hamstring curls here. So the closer you get that heel to the seat, the more you're working that hamstring. Squeeze it in and out. If that hamstring's cramping a little bit, that's completely normal. Just hang on to it, breathe through it. We're almost there. Next one, hold it, and we stamp our footprint up to the ceiling. It's up and up, up and up. Now we're gonna come down to those forearms. Keep that lift of the back leg. Scoop the abdominals, gaze is down. We lift and lift. We take it full range to finish it off. All the way down, we tap our mat, drive through the heel, lift it up, down, squeeze to go up. Squeeze that glute as tight as you can, finishing off here for 4, 3, last 2, last 1, lift it up, hold it up, and then take that child's pose. Stretch the arms long, breathe here for a second. And we're gonna roll it on up and lay down on your side. So your right side's gonna be laying down on the mat. You can either use your hand as a pillow or you can extend that arm all the way out, laying all the way down. So even though we're laying down here, we're not lounging on the beach, we're still pulling up and away from the mat, almost like you're in a side plank. So if I were to swipe my hand underneath that side body, it's pulling up and away, it's engaged here. And then our legs are right out in line with our hips. From here, we lift our top leg and then we lower. Toe reaches away from the hip. We lift and lower. So if the leg's in front of you, you're gonna be feeling your quadricep and your hip flexor. But if the leg's slightly behind, you'll feel that glute, that outer part of the glute working. Now we're gonna hold it up, flex through the foot. We find a tiny little lift. So notice how my toes aren't pointed up towards the ceiling, they're pointed forward. Both hips are square towards your front, and then they're stacked and your shoulders are stacked. Good, lift and lift. Squeeze a little tighter on that side part of the seat. Outer thigh is working. Good, 4, 3, 2. Now we bring the knee into the chest and then we press it out. It's in, drive through the heel, press it out to that diagonal line. It's in and out. So we're feeling that oblique working as you bring the knee in, feeling the glute as you drive through the heel and press it out. It's in and out. 2 more, in and out. Next one, we hold it out, point the toe, trace that tiny little dime-sized circle. So tiny circle. The best way to get into the glutes is to work small and controlled rather than big and all over the place. We're working small to carve out the side part of the seat. Good, and then we take that circle the other way for 4, 3, 2, last one, we hold it up. We tap the front side of our mat, point the toe. Tap the back side of your mat, flex the foot. We tap the front and then the back. So you're making a rainbow over your mat, tapping the toe down and then tapping the heels all the way down. Actually tap your mat. So your heel is making contact with that mat and then the toe is making contact. Heel and toe. It's heel and toe. Last one, we hold it front. We got 4 to the front. 3, 2, 4 to the back. Here it is for 4, 3, 2. Make it sharp. 2 to the front. 2, 1, 2 to the back. 2, 1. Let's single it out. It's front and back. Front and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. Pat it out. So we're gonna do all of that on the right side. So let's come back to our tabletop position. Hands are right below the shoulders. Extend that right leg straight back. We tap the mat, then lift. It's down and up. Find that perfect form that you found on the left side right away. On the right side, hips are square, core is tight. We're not going above 90. We're keeping that tabletop position, lifting from the glute, not from that low back. Now we hold it up on the next one, flex the foot, drive through that heel, squeeze the glute. We lift and lift, finding that ledge of the seat with every lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We bend the knee, then we press it out. Take that hamstring curl, squeeze it in, press it out. Try to really lengthen that leg. Get that full length of the leg. It's in and out. 2 more. It's in and out. Next one, we hold it and find that lift. Come down to those forearms. Forearms are parallel to one another, and we're lifting that right leg. Stamp the footprint up to the ceiling. Let it shake, let it burn. Now we tap and lift to finish it off. It's down and up. Make it big. Good. Can you bring that heel a little bit closer to the seat? You got it. 4 more. Last 3, 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Take that child's pose. Stretch it out. Breathe here. Roll it up. And we're going to come laying down on our left side to finish off today. So you can either lay all the way down or use that hand as a pillow. Pull the abdominals up and in. Legs are in line with the hips. From here, we lift and lower. Point the toe. Good. So we want to create those long, lean muscles like a ballerina. That's why we're keeping our legs all the way straight. That's how we create those long, lean muscles. So we don't have that little bend into the knee. We work the glute a little bit more when it's fully straight, firing up through the back of the knee. Now we're gonna hold it up, flex through the foot, find that 1 inch lift. So notice the difference in the way the glute contracts when the foot is flexed compared to pointed. Good, for 4, 3, 2. Now we bring the knee into the chest. We take it in, press it out, squeeze it in, press it out. Good, full range here. Really drive that knee all the way in, all the way out for 4, 3, 2. Next one, we hold it out. We find that lift one more time for 4, 3, 2. Now we tap the front side, then the back. Here it is. It's front and then back. Tap the front side and then the back. So we tap the toe down, then we tap the heel. Exaggerate this movement. Toe, then heel. For 4, let it burn. 3, 2, hold it to the front for 4, 3, tap that toe. 2, 1, just the back for 4, tap the heel. 2, 1, 2 to the front. 2, 1, 2 to the back. 2, 1. Let's single it out. Front, back, front, back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. Pat it out. And then we're gonna take some stretches before we end today. Lay all the way back down on your mat. Take a figure 4 stretch, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex both feet. Hug behind that left thigh. Pull the knee into the chest. Open up the right knee, getting that stretch for the glute. If you want to add a hamstring stretch, if it feels good for you, you can straighten out the leg or try to straighten out the leg. It might not get all the way straight. Walking up to that calf, pulling in, taking a few breaths here, just trying to relax into this one. And then hug both knees in. Let's switch it over to the other side, crossing the other ankle over. Hug behind that right thigh, press it out on that left knee. And then you can extend that left leg, grab behind that calf, pull in. And then let's rock and roll it up to a seated position. And then take a butterfly stretch to finish off today. Walking those fingertips forward, letting the head be heavy here, stretching out the hips, the glutes. And then let's roll it on up. I hope you enjoyed this workout. If you're not feeling the complete burn and want a little bit more of a burn, go check out my harder videos on Amazon Prime. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month. with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.